Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today is March 22nd, and as promised, here is my Easter nails video. Okay, so what I've done so far is I've placed some of my nails onto my hand, and I'm going to actually pause after this, but I want to show you guys that I am now using the correct base. This is step 2 Dip It base from Not Polished. As you guys know, I was using Super Base, and Super Base is for gel polish. So hopefully that'll help with some of the breakage. As you guys know, my nails were either coming off completely as if I had put on press on nails, or part of it was breaking off, which actually was the nail tip with the powder on it, and what would be left is the powder on my natural nail. And so I couldn't figure out like why it was doing that. There's always one nail that doesn't want to stick on here. This is my first time trying to stick my nails on with the Dip It base. But yes, so I thought, I don't know what else part of the problem could be besides the fact that I'm a beginner. Like I said before, I'm only doing my nails, and so I've only had about maybe 4 or 5 months of practice. I had to stop for 4 months. I don't know if you guys remember that story I told you guys, but yeah, it was like 3.5 to 4 months. And so I just started back about 2.5 months ago. But yes, in that time, I discovered, or I should say in the past 2 weeks, that I was not using the correct base. Dip It base has a sticky surface, or provides a sticky surface, this one on Cricut, for the dip powder. And then also, as you can see, I'm using it for nails because I saw in another video that she said she was using the same. And so, yeah, I was like, I don't know how she is getting it to stick on, but then I discovered about the Dip It 2 base. And then, what you guys don't know, what I told, I think in my, let me go ahead and shake this up. Ooh, I am so happy this was closed this time. Last time, you guys, I don't know if you remember, I knocked that over and a good amount came out of this bottle. Good thing I ordered 3 of them. That's the protein bond from Young Nails. But yes, I did a swatch video, like an in-depth swatch video the other day. And I was telling you guys the story with that. So if you guys didn't see that video, I was explaining all of that there. So let me go ahead and get the base ready. So what I'm going to do, and as you can see, so it works. I didn't see it in the store. I don't remember seeing it online on notpolished.com. And so I don't even know if I was aware of the Dip It base. You cannot forget the 2. I don't think you guys are going to be able to see that because my finger's going to be in the way. But yeah, they are clearly different. Okay, so this Super Base, I think, is written in blue. Yeah, oops. But I'm going to go ahead and pause. I'm going to go ahead and do the part where you're supposed to try and make this look flush with your nail. Some of them are actually pretty good. I think with the stickier surface of the Dip It base, I will be switching to this instead of using nail glue. Okay, so yes, I have a bottle of this in my backpack. I like this because so far as I can see, it doesn't dry out and things like that. So yeah, that will be going with me everywhere I go, and this one will stay in my train case. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that part, get it flush, and then I'm gonna get this protein bond on here. Go ahead and put my hand in the lamp for 2 minutes, and then we'll get started. Okay, you guys, so I'm back. Sorry, I know my lamp is like all in your face, but that's where I need to set it. I might have to use my charger. If you didn't see my swatch video, my lamp did about 5 or 6 cures of the, or maybe 4, I would say, of 60 seconds, and it just shut off. So we're gonna see what happens in the video today because it waited until I was recording. As usual, things always go that way, right? I'm gonna go ahead and shake this up a little bit more. Okay, so what I was doing in the beginning, I was prepping my nail and then doing the swipe from Young Nails, and then I was putting the protein bond on my nails. Okay, all my nails. And then if you're doing like both your hands, They advise from Young Nails from their videos that you go over both of your hands, and by the time you finish your second hand, you can go back and put the second coat of protein bond, and then you cure each hand for 2 seconds. I mean, I'm sorry, I said 2 minutes. Um, but what I was thinking is, even though protein bond creates like a sticky surface as well, that maybe I should try what they do with I think I saw on one video with their gel polish, and put the protein bond on the tip of my nails first, and then after that I went ahead and I um glued them on, and then I did the whole thing where you try and make it flush, the tips flush with your natural nail, and then after I did that, then I put protein bond on all 5 of my fingers, and then I count it to 10 because it's supposed to be like 10 seconds in between. But like they said, if you're doing both hands at the same time, then 10 seconds should have passed by the time you get to the end of the second one. So after I count to 10, I put the second layer of protein bond on my natural nail, the part that I didn't cover. And then after that, I put my hand in the lamp for 2 minutes. And for mine, I have to do like 2 60-second cures, or else I could go 90 and 10, but it just makes sense to do 2 60-second cures. Okay, so now, like I explained in I think my first dip video, what I saw the lady that did that video, her name is Nikki Porter. I don't know her, but thank you if you're watching, because it really helped me. Like I said, I had about 3.5 to 4 months where I had to stop, and so I'm just really getting started back. So I'm going to take the step 2 dip it base. Like I said, this is the first time that I have done the dip method with a spoon with the step 2 dip it base, which, like I said, before I paused, I found out that that's what I was supposed to be using instead of super base. So, yeah, Nikki had advised that you do 75% of your nail, and then she said, make sure that you try and get it, the base, as even as possible, because that really helps with the application of your the dip powder. So I'm trying to do that as well. And then, like I said, I'm just covering about 75% of the nails. And I'm only going to do the first 3 fingers, and I'm going to put the first layer of the clear powder on. So hopefully this time I get closer to what I saw her do. Like I said, the video was just really helpful, and I'm always looking for, obviously, an easier way to do my nails, since, like I said, I'm a beginner, and like I said, won't say I don't know what I'm doing. I know kind of what I'm doing and what it's supposed to look like. And so, you guys, I am trying. Also, I'll show you guys this file in a second. I was trying to remember where I got that file from. I'm going to read what it says on there, because I'm going to have to tell you guys what it says on the file is true. And I really, really like it. And now that I remember where I bought it, yes, I will be getting more. And I'm going to have to say, like, what I'm noticing with the step 2 dip it base is I'm learning, don't be shy with it. I mean, I don't think like I'm supposed to be soaking my nails, but yeah. Oh, and the other thing about the base, the like I said, the step 2 from Not Polished that I learned, that they told me when I was talking to them, is that base does not need a lamp. It doesn't actually, the lamp doesn't cure it. you can air dry with base, but they said that some people told them that it seems to help it dry faster, the lamp. So I don't know if that's true. They don't know if that's true, but I do want to make sure that I mentioned early on in this video to be careful with your base, because it does air dry. And I think you have to have the surface, like I said, wet. So I know that sounds kind of obvious, but for all of you beginners like me, I want to make sure that I tell you guys my experience. So the whole point of me recording the first time I do things with my nails is because, if, like I said, if you're a beginner, I feel you. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I have it set on 60, so I'm gonna flash cure this for 10 seconds. And then also I saw from a lot of videos, and I learned from experience, that if you put your hand in the lamp and it gets super hot, to take your hand out and turn it upside down and then put it back in the lamp. So I tried that and it works. And I don't know how hard I'm supposed to be brushing, but yeah. So, oop, that's kind of a lot there. But yeah, this is an interesting way to do it. And if you're wondering, why did I start even trying the dip method, whether I was using a spoon or dipping my finger in the powder, which I don't do, even though I only do my nails, I've seen what happens, like with the monomer and the brush. And so the clumps that can be in there, and once they dry, you guys, oh my gosh, they dry in there and they're like stuck in there. So I decided that when I saw, like I said, Nikki's video, I was like, oh yes, thank you for showing this method with a spoon, because I had only seen the dip method done at a shop. And of course, you know, they were dipping the client's fingers in the powder. And I thought, if I stop using monomer and I do the dip method, then what am I going to do? So yeah, I'm happy that I saw her video. And then I would probably have to say, I'm thinking about investing in some smaller spoons. But the problem is, I've labeled my spoons, and you guys, I had to go back, and when I did that swatch video, well, actually, no, I'm sorry. I actually did not do the swatch video of me re-swatching my powders. But yeah, I had to go back and re-swatch all my powders with the Dip It base, the step 2 base. And then I had to like take the other swatch ring and just like put it to the side so I could see what color it would be. And I'm going to tell you a lot of the colors. Now I'm going to go from the cuticle to the tip of the nail. And I think this is the part where I saw her do all the nails. And she does have another video, so or well, actually I would say multiple videos. So there's another video where, well, the video I saw, let me first tell you guys, it's the one where her client got the nude and like that orange color. And I can't remember the name of the lady that she had in the video, but she was talking about how her friend whose nails that she was doing in the video was going to attempt to do her other hand. And then I don't know if her friend recorded it, but she was saying that she wants to see like how she ended up doing, because one of her hands would already be done. And I think the lady had her nails longer than what she normally gets. And so I remember she was talking about that as well, that it would be interesting to see how she did. So I can't remember if her friend was also a nail tech like her, or if she was like just starting out. But I didn't see the other video. So yeah, this has been a really interesting experience for me. And so far it's okay. And I do realize what I just did, if you guys noticed, out of habit. Since the first time around, you start with 3 fingers. If you guys notice, I did only put base on the 3 fingers, and I was supposed to put base on all 5. So let me go ahead and sprinkle this on, because like I said, I think once it dries, then that's where there might be a slight problem. Especially if you realize that it dried more than what you wanted after you start putting on the powder. Oops, right? So yeah, I'll go ahead and get these. And then I'll do the last 2, because this is the part where I think I saw her put the whole hand in the lamp for 60 seconds. So I was supposed to paint the base, oops, on all the fingers. I had just said that to you guys. I am distracted today. Oh my gosh, I'm limited a little bit for time, and so yeah. We'll see. That makes me a little nervous when I tapped, and I don't know, I think I think I was tapping the powder off not enough, and now I think I'm tapping off too much, and I don't know if that makes a difference, but it looks like it might. But that's okay, because we're gonna go back and do a second layer of the clear powder anyway. And I think, I could be wrong, but the reason is to protect my nail. I would have to say just to protect it overall, and then to protect it from the color powder, because I really like color powders. If you guys see any of my other nail videos, and I think I was telling you guys in the first nail videos when I was practicing with the mannequin hand for the first time, and all the other ones, that I didn't plan on making a lot of nail videos. I just wanted to make a video of all my first full set. Like I said, the first time using the mannequin hand, practicing on it. So yeah, but I might actually end up having more nail videos than I had planned. So yeah, like I said, my overall experience with this has been okay. Ooh, these last 2 nails, you guys, I'm telling you, they are really being friendly right now. I am so happy, because the first 3 are like not having it. I am really concerned about this. And actually, this will be the second layer of clear powder, right? And then the other thing I was doing was, I saw her doing, see me check 1, 2, oops, 1, 2, 3. That should be the 60-second button. I might actually have to stand up and look and make sure that that is 60 seconds. So I might get a little close to you guys. Okay, yeah, it is. But yeah, so that has been my experience so far, just trying to figure out how to do this. And I think on my first dip powder video, I didn't do it exactly like how I saw her do it. And so I think I recorded another video where I did my nails. I want to say that I did. And then I tried to get it closer. And then, like I said, both times I didn't have the correct base. So it still wasn't like her video exactly. And of course, it's not going to be exact because she has a lot more time in, right? And it's been recording videos for a long time and stuff like that. And then I don't even know if she's still doing nails, but I just know, like I said, thank you if you're watching. This at least will get me started. And it's supposed to be easier, and there's not supposed to be that much shaping and filing and smoothing and stuff like that. And then if you haven't seen my other dip video, just to give you fair warning, the dip method is messy. Okay, you can see I'm just brushing this stuff like right off onto the paper towel. But yeah, but what I just remember what I was going to tell you guys. What I had started doing was, since I was having that problem with my nails, with the whole thing popping off as if I had did a press on nail, so far as that was concerned. And then, like I said, it was breaking off just a tip with whatever powder was on the tip. Yeah, when I was experiencing that, you guys, I was like, okay, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put 3 coats of clear powder, because I like my nails thicker anyway. And then after the prep, after trying to get the fake tip even with my natural nail, I thought, okay, I'm gonna try the super base, not knowing that I was using the wrong base. And I was like, okay, that's not gonna work. So I started using D&D gel glue. So before I would even get to the first coat of clear powder, I was trying to put that on there. I went from like my cuticle area all the way to the tip of the nail. And the whole purpose of me doing that was to try to help the stuff stick on more. And I remember I was talking to one of the representatives that work in nail polish, and I was explaining to her, when she was telling me the difference between the step 2 base and super base, and she was like, oh yeah, you were doing like way more work than what was necessary. And it was so funny because she also told me that she said that I'm trying to think of what she told me. She said, oh, she was like, if you have gotten to the point to where you can do your nails with super base and do the dip method, then you must have gotten really good, because she told me that she was surprised that my nails weren't popping off. And then that's when I was explaining to her that within the first 2 weeks of a full set, or within the first month, because in 2 weeks I would do a fill, then that would happen to at least 2 of the nails. And we were laughing, and I said, well, that would explain why I needed to be using the step 2 dip it base. And so yeah, we had a really good laugh about that. So again, oops, because I know that that's what I did in the video. And then I was also noticing that for some reason, it is easier for me to do this with my left hand than my right hand, even though I am mainly right-handed. I have no idea why. So I think we're all going to have our own experience. And if you decide to try this method the way that you see me doing it, then let me know. How is your experience? Like, how is it going? And then I do want to say, if you notice from the 3rd layer of clear powder on, which, I mean, it's left up to you if you want to do that, but I wasn't liking how it was looking, the coverage. Oh, and side note, be careful. The longer you have your nails, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. At least for me, my personal experience, the harder it is for me to do this, especially with the smaller jars, because the not polished clear powder comes in I think a 2, a 4, and a 6 jar of ounce. And so I thought, even when I started off using the monomer first, trying to learn how to make beads, that I was going to need the clear powder far more than the other colors. And I was right. So for me, being that I only do my nails the 4 ounce, it has been working out pretty well. And I think even if I didn't have to stop for those, this angle is always hard for me, for those 3.5 to 4 months, I think still I would have plenty of powder left. And if you're wondering why did I decide not to this is really difficult, not to become a nail tech, it was patience and price. It's like $8,000 for anybody that is getting like their complete cosmetology license. Oh my gosh, I feel for you because it is up there in price. So yeah, patience, price, and time is what led me to deciding not to do that. I thought we have enough bills and we don't need any more. So yeah. And then don't worry, I did remember the file. That was going to tell you guys about that file. Because I think when it comes down to filing, not just like for your natural nail, but for this part, whenever you get to where you're going to like file on the side and kind of shape and stuff like that, I think that one of the properties of that file, and I've had that file for a long time, and I invested in a barbicide. Just make sure you read if you want to get it to help. Because I think I was telling you guys in other nail videos, I now know what that liquid is that's in those big glass containers. They're like a cylinder container in the nail shop. I now know what that is. So yeah, I was like, I'm going to invest in that. Because using like the acetone and the alcohol, 91% stuff like that, I was thinking, well, let's see, it's supposed to be 60, right? It should still be set to 60. Why not just pick this up? I am really hoping, you know what? Let me check the focus real quick because moving that might have got us unfocused. All right, we're good. But yeah, so I invested in that. So yeah, you would think that I was going to become a regular nail tech with all the stuff I got. And the new colors, oh my gosh, from Not Polished, like their new arrivals and stuff like that, really, I'm just like, oh my goodness, look at that. It's like a kid in a candy store, right? So I've been super excited. The last watch video I did was of 2 of their arrivals, and the reason why it took so long is because I was taking into consideration that some people use monomer, some people use clear powder underneath their color powder. I was gonna say polish underneath their color powder. Some people don't. Some people might have already known to use a step 2 base, right? And it's gonna make a bit of a difference in your color, like how bright the brighter colors are, or the ones that are kind of in between. And like regular color and bright color, not your nudes and stuff like that. But yeah, it's gonna look a little different. But yeah, so I was thinking of everybody. I thought, let me think of all the ways to do a nail, and I will just go through and test like every different type of way. So that's why it took so long. So yeah, this is called Tropical Shine. It says White Lightning on it. 707511. It's coarse and medium. And on their new ones, I think they actually put the number, like if it's 100, if it's 180, next to where it says coarse and medium, and it's washable, is disinfectable. It says USA on it, and it says leaves no color residue. Okay, so this is what it looks like. I don't know how well you guys can see that, but the leaves no color residue, yeah, that is true. I don't know how they did it. I don't know what they coated it with. I cannot tell you guys that. I have no clue. All I know is that file works. And I've had that file for years and years and years. So that's why I went ahead and invested in the barbicide as well, because after you, I think you're supposed to like wash whatever you can with soap and water. And then you're supposed to put the stuff like in the barbicide. That's what they were telling me at Sally Beauty when I called and asked them about it, because I was looking of where to get the barbicide. Did I want to ask my husband to stop on his way home, since we don't have a Sally's here in town, to get it, or did I want to order it from Amazon? Like, where did I want to get it from? And I thought, I trust Sally Beauty. I shop there a lot when I can. Obviously more when I was living near one. And so I thought I would trust that. And that's what they were telling me on the phone was, yeah, to use soap and water first, wash the items that you could, and then like put the stuff in the barbicide. So we're going to shake this up a little bit. Hopefully this is, I was wondering if this was like creating bubbles inside of here, and if it was causing a problem, if this shouldn't be shaken up like polish. But I wasn't sure. But yeah, that is my all-time favorite file. Okay, so now I have not decided where to put my colors. I decided what to use, but I did not decide where to put them. So the colors I am using today are, this is G30 $200 dates, and I will show you guys this. There's normally a little paper you have to pick off, but it's kind of stuck there. So I don't know if you guys can see that. Hopefully you guys can. I'm used to getting up to make sure you guys can see this, but I think we're going to be good. Let me just cap that off. This one is G14 Flash Mob. I really like this. I did all my nails with this when I was using the Super Base, and it's like a light purple. I don't know if you guys can tell. It probably looks white to you guys on the camera, but it glows different shades of purple, and it's really pretty. And then this one, I just got this one. This is OMG 32 La La Land. And this is, I think, like from their, I don't want to say glitter collection, but a section of their glitter collection, because what I noticed the difference is these have little shapes in them. I know you guys probably can't see that, but if you're wondering what that is, if you can see the little pieces, those are like little octagons or little shapes. So it has glitter that's, I think, the same color as the powder. That might be gold glitter with pink octagons in it. So yeah, that's gonna be really, really pretty. I'm pretty sure with monomer it would be prettier, but like I said, me and monomer are not friends, and so I'm still gonna be using this Dip It base. Okay, so at this point, I think I'm supposed to do all the fingers and then do 60-second cures in between. But I think I'm going to do what I was doing before, which you guys saw, 3 fingers and then 2. Okay, so I need to decide what to do, because I have these little charms too. I don't know if you guys will be able to see this. I'll probably show these to you later. Of course, you'll see my nails at the end of the whole video. And so, like I said, these are my Easter nails. So I have little Easter bunny type charms that I thought were cute. I think I'm missing some that I had picked. Okay, so hopefully you guys can see this, but I do want to show you this before I put any more powder on my fingers, because I'll forget and turn my fingers and then I'll have powder fall. Okay, so I don't know if you guys can see those, but they're super cute, and I got them from Amazon, and they didn't come together. They're from 2 different packs. Okay, so that will be later. My Macart rhinestone glue, oops, but we won't need that till way later. Okay, so we're gonna move this spoon out of the way, because we definitely don't want to get the color powder on that spoon. That's for the clear powder. But yeah, so 2 glow and 2 of them. See, I almost picked this up and turned this upside down to show you guys. This one doesn't glow. Well, actually, yes, it does. This one, I'm sorry, the OMG doesn't glow. Okay, so what I need to do is to pause for a second to decide what I'm going to do because I have to also think about my charms. So I don't think I want to put like a pink bunny on top of the pink powder. I think I wanted to do that on white. And then I know when it glows, it's going to glow purple, but my little pink bunny is kind of like a pink see through. But I don't think, you know what, it will help if I take the top off. And there goes that little paper. So I can kind of compare. I just don't think two pinks are going to go. And I think this bunny's gonna. I don't have a choice but to put this bunny on my thumb, and I don't know if it's gonna fit on top of the middle. I like to do my nails a little extra sometimes, and I haven't done charms in months and months and months. Yeah, I think Mr. Bunny is gonna be too big for my middle finger, so I think I wanted my thumb pink, and I don't like to do the same with my nails. I don't want to look like two completely different designs with the color of the powder, but I also don't like to have them match completely, like where the thumb matches the thumb, middle matches the middle. So I might have to get a little creative here. Yeah, he's gonna be too big on there. That would have been cute. Obviously, if he's too big on there, the ring fingers, that's not gonna work either. Okay, so I know he's gonna go on the thumb and this finger. I have a second one over there. And I had another charm, I think. I'll get that out later. I think I'm missing some charms over there that I was going to actually put on this finger. It was like a flower or something, I think. Oh, yeah, he's definitely going to look cute here. And I'm seeing from the clear powder. Okay, so this one's going to be the G14. And then I got my little bunny. It's like a little ice cream cone. Kind of awkward, I know, but I think it's cute. Yeah, a little bunny in the ice cream cone can fit on my ring finger. Actually, it's my pointy finger, and then it can fit. Well, if it can fit on my pointy finger, it can fit on all of them. It'll just look a little extra on my pointy finger because it's just the right size. I know for sure I want one of them on the middle finger, so I think I'm gonna do the 200 dates with that, and I think I'm gonna do glitter that OMG La La Land on the pointy. And I do have one more charm. Oh, and good. You know what? If I do want to put that charm on the pointy finger, it's like a white see-through. That sounds perfect to me. So I can just start with that and I can figure out what to do with my other nails. So yeah. So we got our G14 going here, we got our glitter going here, and then we got the I'm sure I'll remember afterwards, but yeah. Because like I said, this is going here. I don't want to put the G14 underneath here because the ice cream has like some white on it. It's supposed to be, I guess, like vanilla ice cream. And then little bunny here. It's like a little bunny head. This one, I don't know if I want him there. I never put anything on my pinky unless it's the little flat emoji things. Oh, he will look cute on the ring finger. Okay, so now I'm gonna have to be really careful because if this is gonna be glitter pink, the background is gonna have to be pink. Mm-hmm. I think I have another pink. I have M98 too, but I already had used M98, so I really want to try this glow because I haven't used this glow yet. I don't think. Okay, so we know where we're gonna place him, but we just gotta figure out what color is gonna go underneath him. And I think the glitter powder will look cute on the pinky nail. So I think I got this all figured out. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. I'll do the first layer on camera, and then I'll do all the other layers and maybe the shaping, the smoothing, all that, and then come back. Okay, so I still remember he's going over that. All right, so whole finger, cross our fingers, you guys. Here we go. Oh my gosh. Okay, and then I need, you know what, I need to open this up too. I have all my spoons ready for them too. So let me make sure and double check. I put them next to where they go. Okay, so this one is for this. I need this spoon first. And then this one is La La Land. That should go over here and this should stay here. All the spoons are going to go in their designated area. And let's see how this comes out. And then if I can get it to where you guys can actually see the glow, like the color, I'll show you guys. I might have to show it from inside the lamp. But yeah, here we go. So I think so far how I'm feeling about my nails, I think it's going okay so far, but I don't want to get too excited because I'm going to tell you guys from experience of doing this before, and maybe it's because I was using the super base. This is where you're going to start looking and being able to tell if you're going to have to do um, a lot of smoothing and stuff like that. And then I do have a, I don't know if you guys seen those drill bits that are extra long. And they say that like, oh, they're for XL nails, they're for 2XL nails and stuff like that. But I ordered one. I have never seen one with a double X fine grit until I saw this. And it's not even a company that I'm used to ordering drill bits from. My main drill bits are from McCart. The other drill bits I have, I don't even use them anymore. They came with a drill that I don't even use anymore. So I'm curious to see how that's going to work because it all depends on my mood. Sometimes I'm like, no, I do not feel like dealing with long nails. I do try to keep in mind that I have long fingers. And so short nails don't look right on me, at least in my own personal opinion. And so, yeah, I'm curious to see how well that drill bit is going to do. And I purposely got it for the smoothing part. But like I said, with this way, I shouldn't have as much smoothing. And what I'm finding is I'm trying to remember to just be patient when I do this because one thing is for certain, I can say that you want to get the base on as even as you can. And so I would have to say, so far as focus factor, um, this takes a lot. Even though I record a lot, I'm still trying to get used to that and having to focus on doing your nails and recording. I'm gonna have to say it has a level of difficulty to where I'm just keep talking and don't forget to explain like what I'm doing. Because if it looks like I'm doing something professional, like I know what I'm doing, yeah, no. That is not the case. Okay, so smaller jar equals bigger mess. And then what you guys probably can't tell is that in the meantime, in between time, because I just went to Walmart one day when I decided, you know what, I'm going to try this method and bought a box of spoons, 100 count, not really thinking about the size. And so what I'm finding is to use like the tip of the spoon. And then you guys, I am so sorry. I've been wondering like what they're doing. What is that buzzing noise outside? But yeah. I don't know what that buzzing noise is. All I know, let me put this way over here because that's a very light color. I do not want to get pink powder on that spoon. Um But yeah, so please bear with me if you guys can hear that. I have no clue what that is. And I'm thinking if it's yard work, how many trees are you trimming or bushes or um there's like a plant across the street, and so I don't know if it's coming from that or a combination. I'm just trying to kind of roll with it. But whenever I record inside my house, I just let you guys know that you're probably going to hear it. And even on my walk and talk videos, I think tell you guys like, hey, yeah, you guys are gonna be hearing some stuff, and I have no clue what that is. But like I said, my neighborhood doesn't have a lot of grass, but there are a lot of trees and bushes, so I have no clue. And I am noticing, oh my gosh, you guys. Okay, definitely. I'm definitely gonna have to turn my hand like this when I get back to this because, yeah, when I tap this off, yep. Okay, I'm gonna try something here. Would I advise this? No, but only because not wanting to get like a lot of the powder on the brush. Let me wipe that off. But yeah, I know one thing. My fingers are gonna be a lot more flexible than usual. But yeah, so as you can see, when I was talking about the sides, mm-hmm. And it's really difficult. I'm gonna tell you with this method, the most difficult thing about it is if it does have like glitter and stuff in it, is that is getting it on there. And you know what? I think that dried. Yeah, I might have to do two fingers and then two and then one. Let me see. I feel like this layer here has dried too much. And like I said, keep in mind that dip it base, the step two, it air dries. So even if I had not been talking, just having to get like the precision down of this and trying to make the least amount of mess as possible, because once I get frustrated, I don't even care like where the powder. Oh, I touched the tip. Yeah, it still would have dried. So I was thinking while I was talking to you guys, like, you should only do two fingers, and now I'm seeing that I should have followed my instinct. So yeah, I am really curious to see what color this is gonna glow. Is it gonna glow pink or is it gonna glow purple? Okay, so I hadn't decided. I said I was gonna put. Ooh, did I do the wrong powder? No, no, no. That's right. And then the other little bunny, I said ring finger. So, he's gonna be. Let's see. On top of pink. But do I want him? Ooh, that's a good question. Do I want him on top of? And I'm pretty sure La La Land's supposed to be probably a little bit brighter than that because I'm not using monomer. I can totally tell that that's what's happening there. Um, but do I want him on top of glitter pink or do I want him on top of regular pink? Because I said I was thinking about doing the glitter pink over here, and I don't want to put him on G14 because it's too light. But it will glow purple, and then he'll glow purple, and the pink is going to glow pink, possibly. So do I even want him on top of glow? I didn't even think about that. Well, let's get these in the lamp, and then I have to decide. I was only doing three fingers at a time, and then doing the other two anyway, right? So we're gonna do a full, I'm trying to say full 60-second cure. Um, hmm. But oh yeah, so After, like I said, because I was really trying to get the stuff to stay on, getting the nails to stay on to get them to break less, especially if they were going to break where the tip was coming off. Then I was putting, like, instead of, I think I noticed sometimes she put 2 layers of color, then sometimes she put 3 layers of color, and I started putting 3 layers of color simply because. And then I just hopped right in to trying to do ombre. Yeah, that didn't go so well. But I was like trying to get the difficult stuff out of the way to learn how to do. And so that got really difficult, having to put like 2 layers of each color or 3 layers of each color. And you encapsulate with a clear powder after. You guys are probably going to see me do that because I don't know, I might come back on the second layer of encapsulating. But yeah, oop, different brushes. Okay, so I'm going to use, and you know what? I cannot use the same brush for both pinks. I was thinking that I could, but one's lighter than the other. That one's going to be for the bright pink. So let's brush this one off. I got this brush from Walmart in a set of 8 in the makeup section, and it's really, really cool. It's really pretty. The other brushes have like they're orange with an orange tip, and then I think there was a green one in there. They're all different sizes. There's a big, really, really pretty one. Same one as this, but it's just bigger. Ooh, using step 2 dip it base is easier. I have a lot of brushes. Um, I need one more. And you know what? That's what I didn't do. I didn't take it out the pack. So yeah, let me see. It is still over there. Oops. All right, let me go get it. One second, you guys. I'm almost back. Okay, so I have not used this one yet. Let's get this out of the plastic. And I'm really happy that the Step 2 Dip It Base is stickier than Super Base because I still have to brush this off, right? Oh, this is gonna need maybe 3 layers. I'll show you guys in a second. Let me get that off. Yeah, and I'm gonna have to really, really turn my hand this way. So yeah, first 3 fingers first and then the other one. I was really hoping to get some of those little shapes on there. Maybe I'll get it on the second time around, but the glitter is definitely on there. Okay, so that's gonna be for that one. And then where's my other? Oh, that's right. I was debating, do I want to use the same brush for my clear powder as I'm using for the G14? And I think the way I laid it down is the way I used it. So I'm going to turn this over and I'm going to brush that off. Because what I don't want to have happen is I don't want my clear powder to start glowing because it'll glow purple. Okay. I really like this color, how it looks white. It looks a light purple. You kind of can't tell. Let me flip that back over so I know that's for clear. And then this side up is for the glow powder. Okay, so you know what I can do? Now that I brush this off, oh, perfect idea. I can take my little bunny head over here and I can see what color do I want to put them on top of. I'm about to dust them off before I glue them on. Let's see. Judging from the first layer of the La La Land color, I don't think so. But then again, I didn't. Ooh, that's right. I would have that 2 pinks next to each other. And then do I want another G14 glow nail? Okay, wrong finger. That one only has clear on there. Let me see. Oh. He does look kind of cute if I were to put him on top of the 200 dates, the G30. All right, let me turn my thumb this way. Oh, I didn't even brush off my, yes, I did. Okay, let me see. No, I was definitely right about not putting him on G14 because it's closer to a light purple than it is to a white. He's already like a white see-through. And then, like I said, I did not want to bring a 4th powder into this. So if I go with a darker pink here, the glow pink, then if I go with this one over here, my nails might actually match identically this time, both hands. I don't know. M98 looks just like that. It just doesn't glow. It looks just like G30. So if I put that here, the glow. Okay. This is going to be something that I wasn't going to do. I was going to do all the second, third, and all that off the camera. I need to know, what does the OMG 32 La La Land look like with the second coat. So I'm going to second coat these. Actually, you guys weren't going to see this on camera, but let's see first. Here's the first coat of all of them. So G14, OMG La La Land 32, OMG 32, and then G30. So let's do a second one here. And I'm really going to have to try and get the side of this nail, this, what do you call that, that pointy finger. And even my thumb. And then by this time, because I just tapped the powder off, when I told you guys it's going to be messy, what you're probably going to find is that your other hand that you're putting on the base and the powder and stuff with is going to get powder on it. Okay, so I really want to make sure I get the side. And I think the reason why I end up staying away from the side just out of habit is because I don't want to get this on my finger. Because let me tell you, wherever you put this, the powder is going to stick. Okay, so here we go. And I think I need to get the tip more down here. And I remember when I first did this, I was pointing my nail downward when I was putting the powder. And that was making it lumpy. And then no matter how much drilling I did, I was not able to get the tip of my nail as flat as I wanted it. So what I'm finding is to try and hold it straight, which I think for me, and being that I'm still so new at all of this, I can see where dipping my finger in the powder would not have worked. I know I saw them dip the finger straight down, but yeah, that would not have went well. Okay, so I said 2 fingers first, right? Let me move that over here. Yep, G14. All right. And then, like I said, trying to hold it up high enough to where the tip doesn't actually touch into the powder. I'm learning as I go, because I'm getting back to where I'm able to have longer nails. My nails used to be really long, you guys. Not like the 3X long, but yeah, they were long. A little bit longer than this, I think. Ooh, that's really sticky. I like that. And this is the La La Land, right? So let me move that spoon out of the way. Oh, I almost got the wrong spoon. for the wrong powder. Okay, let's see. What does this look like? And can I get more of these glitter pieces to stick on? In this jar, the OMG powders, you guys, the jars are a lot smaller. There we go. I'm gonna have a little trouble on this tip. I'm gonna have to do a little bit more smoothing than what I wanted to do. I'm gonna see if I can even that out with a layer of base and a layer of powder, but I doubt it, you guys. Okay. I got a little bit of glitter pieces on there. That's frustrating, but it's gonna, at least it's unique. It's gonna come out how it wants to come out, right? Okay, and then we need, oh, we need to do the G30. Oh, it's not being nice. I have a small piece right there. I think I got it. It didn't, the base didn't want to go on there. I'm about to start wiping my brush. And I have no clue if that's a good idea, but if you're like, you know what, you did the same thing I would have done, I think I might put a separate paper towel down just for my brush. And I'm gonna tell you guys, having to turn my finger to the side, the hardest part is not touching the finger on the paper towel. Yeah, this tip is gonna give me some trouble here. Not a surprise. Okay, let me see what it's gonna look like. Did I get the sides enough? This is a glow, right? Yep. Yeah, this step 2 dip it base is definitely helping a lot more because it's stickier. And so I am so happy, you guys, that I found out what base to be using from Not Polished to do this, because it's really helping with the fact of like having to turn my fingers. And if you're wondering, did I decide on a color yet? No, I did not, for my little pink bunny. But I'm gonna have to, because I just did a second layer of color over here and I didn't do anything over here. So we'll do these 2 fingers and then I'll pause and come back. Okay, so my mind, I'm thinking, got 60 seconds to think. I have Milky White from Not Polished, but I'm wondering, I said I did not want to put white underneath that. And besides M98, which is like closer to that hot pink there, I have one that's called Peach something, but I don't want a peach color. I want to keep it in the pinks. So yeah. Maybe I will go take a peek. I might pause for a second, you guys, and just go take a quick glance at my powders and see, am I going to incorporate a third powder since I'm not doing ombre? Okay, but let's get these brushed off first. So this one, is, I remember I turned it. Okay. Ooh. I'm gonna show you guys. That is so much cleaner using this base. And then this one was for the hot pink, right? Try to get away from my cuticles. And I also ordered that brush that goes on the drill bit. So maybe I'll make a video of my first time using that. Okay, that's for that. And then this one's for the lighter pink. Yeah, the two pinks are really brushing off. Okay, so let me pause for a quick second because I want to do these two fingers on the recording before I just attack my whole hand because I still have to do my other hand, right? Okay, so I'll be right back. Okay, you guys, so I am back and I have decided to go with the brighter pink, the glow. And then I'm going to introduce to you guys a new color that I did on my swatch video. The one where I did, like I said, a really in-depth swatch video. And I'll show it to you guys right now, actually. Hopefully this comes out the way I want it to because I love glitter. This does not have glitter in it, but this is OG228. And it's called Porsche. I know some people say Porsche, right? But Porsche. And this is supposed to be a see-through kind of pink, but with monomer, it's really pretty. But with base, it is way lighter. It's not as bright at all. But I got to thinking, and even though I really, really like G14, I don't think I want to have that light of a color on my pinky. And like I said, OG228 looks completely different if you're using monomer. So if you want to see what that looks like, then just go take a look at my swatch video. And it's one of the first colors that I show. So yeah, like even while I'm talking from the beginning of the video, you can see it laying there on the countertop. But hopefully I like it. But yeah, I'm gonna have all these different colors. Oh wait, I gotta put that on there for the pinky too, right? And you know what? I could actually do the third coat of the middle finger. So let me see if I want to do that. But let me go ahead and get this pinky down first. And then I think I have to put a little bit more back on the ring finger because I think I got some on the paper towel. Okay, so I really like that. I don't know if I want to put another layer of the pink powder. I think these are going to be a little bit stronger than I thought. I thought it would help with the strength. I know thickness doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be a stronger nail, but I do have to encapsulate with clear powder. I do like this, so I'm curious, do I need a third coat? Because if I third coat it, I don't think so. You know what? I might be able. This is as thin as I've had my nails before. Let me go ahead and get these colors on here and then I can decide because I was trying to decide if I want to do another layer of pink. You know what? Yeah, I want it to be really bright. So, and it is super bright already, but I don't know if I want it to be see-through like that. So hopefully I will not regret putting on this third layer. I think it's all coming down to a personal preference. Plus, it's like really even, except for at the tip. So yeah. Okay. Let me try and hurry because I know I put a little bit more on one of my other fingers than what I wanted to. I think it was my ring finger. And I had to really make sure I get the sides too right. Okay, I think that made it a little bit uneven. Okay, so I painted that on last. So let's go ahead and get, and you know what? That's going to be good because these two are the same color, right? I told myself when I was trying to decide, I was like, you know what? I just can't. I have to have bright colors. And I thought this pink will look really pretty. And I know this is the first layer for this nail, so I have to keep that in mind if it's looking a little light when I pause before I come back so we can decorate. And what I'm finding with this dip it base, like I said, more is sticking on when I turn my fingers to the side, which is really helping. Because getting the side, especially towards the tip, without it clumping towards the tip is difficult. So I think what I've been trying to do is like tap it even. And this side is like missing some powder. Okay, so that side's going to be a little problem for me there, but that's okay. I think I tapped it enough. And I know my pinky is drying, you guys. Don't worry. I'm going. But yeah, so we have a lot of nude today. Like I said, I don't think I've used G30. And I know I have not used, like I said, the OMG 32 La La Land because I just got it within the past couple of weeks. And then also, I am certain that I have not used the OG 228 Porsche yet. I don't know. Maybe when I brush it off, it won't be that bad. Okay, so what I did not do, big oops, the spoon. I did not get the spoon. And where did I put my spoons? Oh, right here. They're right behind me, you guys. Okay, so I probably should have remembered to do that first, but that's okay. Like I said, I keep saying that having the dip it base being so sticky is beneficial. And then the fact that I didn't do my pointy finger or my thumb yet. Okay, so what am I looking for? OG228, right? Good thing I swatched it, or else I'd have to make a spoon for it. Okay, I don't really want to set these out there. I always end up having something unique I end up deciding to do. Let's see, is this a spoon? Did I get lucky? Nope, that's M14. It's a smoked purple. I'm trying to look at all the spoons in here that are pink. This one is 173. Nope. Okay. OG228. I got lucky. Let me set that way over here, away from these, because these are my bright yellows. And what I've been using to clean my spoons is that air in a can. Oh, and then since I'm turned around here, these are the brushes. Mata, not sure, beautifully bold brushes. Totally electric, complete kit. 100% vegan and cruelty free. And like I said, this came from Walmart and it says great looking. It's an 8-piece. So this is the brushes I was talking about. And as you can see now, I can get more detailed with my brushing off and stuff like that to have matching colors. So yeah, and I do realize that my pinky just totally dried up. So I think it only takes like a minute. I want to make this really even and I don't want to put too much more on here, but I do realize I was going to try and learn how to paint that way, but that's difficult. And I think if you put too much of this base, you can run into issues. And I think on her video, that's why it came out looking so pretty and even. It's because she didn't use a lot of base. Not from what I saw. And I'm gonna have to shake this up. But yeah. So my nails are coming out surprisingly better than I expected. Let's back up. Uh-oh. Close it too tight. Gotta be able to pick that up out of there. And the top, I did screw that back on. All right, let's see if I'm going to hopefully not regret this. And here's our spoon, OG228. Here we go. Let's see. It's supposed to be a really pretty pink. Like I said, if you see it with monomer, you're going to be like, that looks totally different. Now, after I come out of the lamp, I'll show you guys. This is not going to be as bright as I wanted it to. But I think for my sole purpose of only having a couple of my fingers be bright, that might not be a bad thing. I just really wish that it made it look the same using base. And then I learned that the activator that I said I might try and use and make a video with is step 3. It's not step 1 for not polish. If you're going to use their bond and then their base and then their activator, and I'm pointing like I have it, I don't have it yet, that's right. So I did want to see what would happen. Let's see, let's do a time check. Okay, I got 2 hours to finish all my nails and I think I'm going to be able to do it. And that would be big for me, really, really big. Obviously, this would go a little faster if I wasn't recording, but that's okay. I don't mind having you guys here with me. I enjoy having you guys here with me. If you guys know from watching my walk and talks, I tell you guys that I don't talk to a lot of people during the day. And so I mainly just kind of talk to you guys most of the day. So I'm enjoying my time with you guys. Let's see here. Just waiting for it to dry. then I didn't decide what brush I was going to use. I'll use the opposite side that I'm using for the OMG. I wouldn't mind having a little glitter on there anyway. So let me take this one, turn this over, brush that off. I'll show it to you guys here. Okay, turn it back over because that bottom side's for La La Land. And then we have this one, that's right, this is for Hot Pink. Yeah, a lot of that came off. I'm gonna have to try and get more base on there the second time around. Okay, so let me go ahead and show this to you guys. And I think I need to brush a little bit more on this OMG. I'm sorry, this OG228. Okay. So I know this is not going to be a good showing at first. I forgot I can actually just kind of, hopefully my hand's not up too high. I don't know if you guys can see that. Okay, so it's really light. And then, as promised, before I forget, because when I come back, I'll be finished with this hand. And we'll be putting some gems on. So, or what do you call it? Charms. So oh, actually, okay, I take that back. I mind. Give me a second. Okay, so from my swatch yesterday, what I had to do was go get it. Remember I told you guys I had to re-swatch the majority of my powders. But this is OG228, the Porsche. On your right, that has clear powder underneath. And then on your left, that has no clear powder. But this is with monomer. Okay, so you can see that. And I don't know actually how well you guys can see because I've been trying to stay sitting. Okay, so I think it's lighting today, but and then here it is here on the pinky. So you can see the big difference between the color of using monomer and using base. And this one I was worried that it got all clumpy and I didn't brush it off. I was like, oh my gosh, a third layer was a bad idea. But that tells you how sticky that dip 2 base is. I am so happy because I looked at that and was like, ooh, child, no. I was not happy, you guys. I don't know if you guys noticed the shocked look on my face, but I totally forgot I did not brush that off. I was not happy. So yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and get all the rest of the color coats on here. I know I have about 5 or 10 minutes with these 2 fingers, and then I'm gonna decide if I want to do more on my thumb. I don't think so. I think I like that. I think I need a little bit more on the tip a little bit. And then I'm gonna come back and it's gonna be probably after the encapsulating with the clear powder. I don't know if I'm gonna do 1 or 2 layers. And then also I'm gonna have to get my rhinestone glue. I have to remember to do that. Okay, so yeah, we are almost done with this hand, and then off camera I'm gonna have to do this whole hand. But let's see what it looks like. See you guys in a bit. Okay, you guys, I am back. Oh my gosh, let me tell you guys while I'm putting these gems on here and getting my hands finally cured. I am set back about an hour. I'm going to have to tell you, I'm going to have to call them and see if I can get a hold of them to see if they can tell me more about Mirror Shine, because let me tell you guys, everything was fine. And then I don't know if there's a dispersion layer or what, but all of a sudden, you guys, my nails started turning white and the product started peeling off. Okay, I'm talking about the clear encapsulating layer. I'm talking about the color powder. I was panicking, you guys. It didn't happen as fast on my thumb, but let me show you the finished product before I put the gems on. or the charms, I should say. And I'm gonna stand up and see what you guys can see. But yeah, you guys, I was in total panic mode for a second. Okay, my camera's not wanting to focus. Let's see. All right, so hopefully when I sit down, it doesn't go all crazy. Okay, but yes, that's what took me so long, or else I would have been back and I would have been halfway done with this hand. But I am so frustrated, you guys. Um, but yeah, so I thought, well, Young Nail said you can use swipe for the dispersion layer, right? And I said, okay, try that. Then that didn't work. Um, I know it was supposed to, but it didn't. So then I thought 91% alcohol, right? People say use that for the dispersion layer. Is this even the dispersion layer, or literally is it making everything peel off? Because I'm telling you guys, everything was fine until I put the mirror shine on top. And so I was still panicking. So I had to add more powder to my thumb because the thumb started doing it last. And what I did was I grabbed some of the gloss it from Not Polish, and I got the white part to come off. I sanded over some of it with this Young Nails file here. This side is for smoothing, and this side is for shaping, I guess. Um, Even though I think they both say they're 180, or maybe it's just saying that this side is 180. But I actually shaped with this here. This is Kala, Kala, I think it says. One side is 100. I think this side with the words is 100, and then this side without the words is 180. And so I shaped with this, and then I filed the top of my nails with this to get them to have that straight across thing. But yeah, so you can't tell from looking at it, but it did. It started peeling, and the ring finger was next. The pinky, something crazy, you guys, happened. I mean, seriously, I was just like, oh my gosh. And it was peeling up. I mean, it looked like all of it was just going to peel off, and I couldn't believe that. And I am so shaken up by what happened. Why am I trying to take this out and I already took this out? That's the case. Okay, so let's glue Little Bunny on. Let's get these things on here because, like I said, I'm an hour behind. And I think I'm going to do my thumb last because I had to repair my thumb. I had to put more of the, let's see what I say I was going to put in this one. Oh, no, nothing on this one because this was supposed to have the glitter and the octagons kind of didn't work out. Maybe if I used monomer, it probably would have turned out a lot better. But this is supposed to have the little bunny with the little ice cream cone in there. So yeah, you know what? Let me get this. Let me get this and let me brush this off because I know it has powder on it a little bit. And then let's see, where do I want to place it at? The middle finger. Oh my gosh, all my fingers were all nice. I didn't even have to use my drill to smooth over the top. I literally used this Young Nails file. And then once I put the mirror shine on there, it all went to HELL in a hand basket, you guys. Okay, so yeah, usually what I do is I put the Macart rhinestone glue on the back of the charm, and then I put it on my nails as well. But yes, and so I spent the past 30 to 40 minutes, literally, I kid you guys not, correcting that. Luckily for me, the middle finger and the ring finger didn't do that. It made me even question whether or not, I got my little tweezers right here, I had accidentally picked up the base coat by accident, and I'm positive I didn't. Okay, because the mirror shine, the words are in green, like a bright green, so you really cannot miss it. It would be hard to mix up the two. And so yeah, you guys, I was in like total panic mode. And oh my gosh, I was so angry because I thought I almost had it. Every time I get close to getting really good, something bad happens, and then I spend 20, 30 minutes, maybe an hour trying to correct what happened. And so that's what happened with that, and I was not very happy at all. And I'm hoping that whatever little imperfections now are on this nail, that this ice cream cone will stay here. And with the Macart, rhinestone glue, what you'll notice is sometimes the charms are going to slide around a little bit. Let me get my other bunny here. I have two bunnies actually. I'll do my thumb last. So yeah, I don't know what happened. I don't want to say anything bad about um, the mirror shine from not polished. I think it was probably something that I did an error on my part, but I could be wrong. Okay, so as it stands right now, I cannot believe I'm saying this, but the first products, I don't want to say that I wouldn't recommend, but I just want to say be careful. Call them and ask them questions. And if they don't answer you back, then either, yeah, see my bunny slid, either don't use it until you talk to them, or I'm not quite sure where I want to put them. If that's where I put that glue in there, if I stick him down there now, he'll stick. He'll probably slide a little bit too, so that would give me a little bit of leeway. I think I want to try and keep him like right here. I don't want to have him too close to my cuticle area, which is exactly what's about to happen because I didn't even measure how big he is so far as placing him there. Like I said, being that it's going to slide around. But yeah, I don't want to say I don't recommend it. I just will say I do not recommend using that product until you talk to them, because I was just in total disbelief. It was like everything I had done was undoing itself. And it was crazy, you guys. Yeah, so like I said, I do not recommend using it unless you talk to them first. I don't know what happened, but I was super proud of myself. I'm telling you guys, I was over here with that hand file, like, okay, I may be able to get to the point where I don't need a drill. I had trying to put this on here. I had already charged up my drill from using it to take everything off. And so I was like, I am good to go on it needing to be charged. Let me get this other bunny back on here because I don't want the glue that's on my nails to dry up. And then I think I'm gonna put a little bit more. Maybe I shouldn't because it slid off. And I want it to dry flat, but I also want it to stick. So yeah, I was just sitting here in disbelief. I couldn't believe it. And I know I keep saying that, but I was in total shock, you guys. Total shock, total panic mode. And my other bunny just slid. Sometimes with the charms, I'll actually cure some of them before I try and put some of the other ones on. But I have a whole nother hand to do. And like I said, I would have been, this is actually big enough for me to turn it with my fingers and place it where I want it. And if you're thinking, is that what Macart glue does? Yeah, you know what? I don't have any glue on there. Let me go ahead and cure this for 60 seconds, at least to get them to quit sliding. Hopefully this won't burn. Okay, I'm good. So yeah, don't use mirror shine from not polished unless you call them. Find out what's going on. I thought, oh, my lamp is doing good. You know, this time it didn't cure, maybe 4 or 5 times, like I said, no more than 6 for 60 seconds. And then all of a sudden just shut off. Like I said, of course it did it while I was recording. And I was thinking, okay, so I haven't had to plug my lamp up. I don't even know how many bars I have left, but that's okay. I don't even need to worry about that. And then that happens. I'm at a loss for words. Even though I've said a lot, there's probably a lot more I can say. I don't know what in the world happened with that. But yeah. And then I thought, well, okay, my thumb. I said, let me do that because it's a light color. It's not happening to the pink nails. No, it's fine with those. It's fine with the OG228 on my pinky. Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, it just took the thumb longer. So what I also did, what I would not suggest is, I thought, okay, now that I have everything smoothed back out, now that I don't have to, I don't think add any more powder. All right, here's what I'm gonna do. I'll show it. I'll add more mirror shine. Yeah, no, that was not a good idea. I think it made it worse. And then I think, especially since I did it to the thumb as well, that's why the thumb started acting like that. And it would have been one thing if it was just a clear layer. I would have thought, okay, just maybe I need more alcohol or maybe I need more swipe or something like that. But like I said, for the pink nail for the ring finger, it was also the powder. And that is when I was just like, oh my goodness. Oh yeah, he's cute. He's super extra. Wait till you see the look on his face, his little expression on this little bunny face. Let me go ahead and put this in here. And then, oh, he's sliding. No, no, no. I need you to stay right there. You guys, I can even see straight. Oh, and by the way, the OG, let me put it in this way. Watch the other one slide off. I'm just expecting anything that I don't want to happen, especially since I started the recording button back. But I lost my train of thought. Let me go ahead and get this to cure at least once. And I'm going to cure it one more time, setting my hand flat in there. But I just want to get this thumb set because, like I said, it's sliding. And usually what I do is, if you're wondering, do you top coat before? Yes. I'm going back to gloss it. I have 3 bottles of Mirror Shine. No. I believe on the website it said that it was for the dip powder specifically, and it would give it 50% resistance, stain resistance, and I don't know. I don't even know what to say. Mirror Shine might be something that they'll say, oh no, use it on top of your gel polish. But I am so worried to do that. And what I didn't like about Gloss It is that it's thick and you have to shake the bottle a lot. Okay, they're all set in place. Oh, look, my thumb's glowing. See that? I don't know if you guys can see that. It's glowing purple, but it will glow brighter. And then usually what I do is actually, you know what, before I put my hand back in here, I'm so happy that this nail here did not do that. Oh my gosh, I'd have been so mad. Like I said, I top coated it with the gloss coat quick. I just kept like wiping the stuff with, it was swiped 91% alcohol. I ran in there to my bathroom and got that. And I just thought, and I didn't even do that to the finger. So that didn't happen to this finger. That didn't happen to the, I don't think the middle finger either. I'm trying to decide. I don't even know how, with that being so thick, how I was able to do that. I don't think I put more glue. It's been so long since I put gems on, I'm thinking. Let me see here, because this would have to cure anyway, right? This is Gloss It. I don't even remember how I used to do that. I know it wasn't with the rhinestone glue because it could get stuck and pull it off. But I used to actually go around the edge of it. Let me see. Let me test with my bunny. I'm going to be really careful here. I don't know. I think I was just trying to get more there, but I think, I don't know, you guys. And I know it wasn't the 9-in-1 top coat that you can get like from Walmart or Walgreens. No, I can't. For what I just went through, I cannot. Even if this is what I used to do and it worked somehow, I have no clue at this point what I used to do. But no, no. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and cure this for another 60 seconds. Oh yeah, they're on there, but no, we'll go another 60. And so yeah, then we'll wrap this up because I have my other nails laying on a paper towel over there. Look at this. I am literally an hour behind. I thought I'm just breezing through this. And usually when I get to the part where I would smooth over with the drill and everything like that, I'm like, okay, do that. And then once I get to where I get to the hand file, I'm like, good, I'm straight, right? But then that happened. And I'm going to tell you guys, what I did not do was I did not show you guys after I finished. Okay, after I finished shaping with, like I said, the Kala, I think that's CALA file over there. After I finished going over the top of my nail to try and make them flat at the top, After, like I said, I used the Young Nails file here, and I just used the gray side and then did the smoothing. I was like, oh, they have to see this. And I thought, well, no, because you said the next thing you were going to do was the gym part, right? And so I should have came back, but then you guys would have saw me in total panic. So I'm going to take this. I really hope this doesn't get stuck in there. And then I'm going to top this back off. And what I want to check and see is if I can make my nails glow, but I'm not going to take my camera off of the ring light because it's plugged up to my charger. So let me see if I stick my hand in here just for a couple of seconds to activate it. We already saw the purple a little bit. Like I said, I know we're working with a lot of light, a skylight in here, but the pink is what I wanted to see if you guys would be able to see. And actually what I used to do was I would pause and take my phone off of the promise, and I have to reposition it back on there. So I don't even know how I was able to even put it back on the ring light the way I did. But let's see if this is long enough to know. It's not showing, but let me show you the charms. And then I'm thinking, I'm always getting creative, so maybe I can figure out how to do that. Maybe I'll turn the lamp toward you guys, but let's look at it before, just in case I can show you guys the glow. And I know my hand's kind of close. Okay, so yeah, the expression on this little bunny's face is how I feel right now. But I'm thinking, I really don't know if you guys will be able to see that. What I'm thinking about doing, because it's not plugged up, is picking it up, turning it around, and then putting my hand in here, and hopefully I won't blind you guys, and seeing if you guys can see it. I'll probably have to do it like at an angle, maybe. Gonna get kind of bright. Let me see if you guys can see that. No, you can't because of the light. So yeah, what I might do is a quick video of it glowing. It's a pretty pink. It's kind of like a peach glow, pink glow, a mixture of the two. But you guys, I'm going to get out of here because I need to hurry up and finish this. And note to self, let me just, you know what? No, not for now. Kind of bites that I bought 3 bottles of that, thinking, okay, because what happens with the gloss it is later on, I don't care how much I smooth my nails, it would get lumpy. And so I thought, okay, maybe Glossy is just not happy with this whole powder thing. And then I won't say I don't care. Okay, I won't say that. But I will say that for now, I'm gonna have to stick with Glossy. And if it gets lumpy later, it just does that. And then I wanted to really focus on the OG228 really quick. I don't know if you guys can see that, how it's kind of see-through. So I can say that once you put Glossy on top, then yeah, you're gonna be able to see it look like you put monomer with it, which I'm very surprised. But my pinky, oh my gosh, it peeled in a whole bunch of stuff. And then I tried to smooth it, that didn't work. And then I didn't even take the drill to it. I think I literally just kept wiping it with like swiper alcohol or something like that. And then actually I took my hand file and I smoothed over it and everything like that. And then I said, no, you got to get the stuff off. I don't think I added any more powder to this, clear or the OG228, the Porsche. So somehow, some way, I think I sanded it down enough and then I wiped away enough to where I was able to gloss coat it, and the gloss coat just stopped it. So I have no clue what this is going to look like when I need a fill, but I'm hoping it stays looking see-through, transparent, whatever you want to call it, like that, and that it doesn't show the imperfections. But you guys, thank you guys for watching. Now we know. Like I said, you guys didn't get to see what happened, but it just, I'm telling you, it looked, okay, you know how like when you soak your hand in acetone to get the powder off. That's how it started to do. Yeah, pinky, it went in on the pinky first, and then it started with the tip of the ring finger. And then while I was fixing those, yep, everything is cool. Gloss coat, gloss coat, gloss coat. Oop, let me catch it before it does to the middle finger. Bam, the thumb went crazy and looked like I had soaked my finger in acetone. I was like, oh no. So I just went over with the drill. My drill's actually on pause. And then with one of the safety bits, I think it's like either, that's probably a medium coarse. And then it looked spotty. Like, I don't even know how to explain it. Like, divots kind of in it, but it was not rough divots. It just, I can't even explain it, like crater type look. And then I said, oh, I got something for it. So I got it. I smoothed it all over, went around my cuticles and everything. Because let me tell you, when I finished doing all that stuff, my cuticle area was on point. And I literally just went around with this and kind of like went around and went just on that area. And then I went this way vertical. I went a little bit horizontal. If I noticed, maybe I thought horizontal, I thought you want it to kind of look smooth, right? It's supposed to kind of look that way, even if you can still see the top coat of the clear powder, right? And so I was like, okay, now that I went with my drill, after that, I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna put some more base coat on here. I'm sure it's base coat because it's written in this purple. And I put one coat of the G14, and then I cured it for 60 seconds. And then I put another base coat. Well, actually, I looked for little spots where I didn't see the powder, like it looked like it was missing. And then I put that on there, went ahead and put the little spoon thing, went in for like 30 seconds to kind of even it out so it had an even surface. And then I went and I put base coat over it. And then I encapsulated it with the clear. And then I put it in there, and that's how I got it back to looking like that. And then after that, because I went over it with the drill and around the cuticle area, I got it back to looking how I did before, when I didn't even need the drill, when I first finished, before I top coated. And then after that, I just kind of took my file and went over a little bit. And then because it hadn't really dried that much, just enough of the powder came off. Like when you file and it gets like there. If you do it this way, it's so clean underneath. I can't even show you, because the whole difference of me trying to use the monomer and powder is so different from the dip method with the base, even with super base, right? But remember, it's not going to create a sticky surface with super base. But yeah, so it was all good. Yep, I went ahead and fixed that up, and then I said, okay, breathe, start recording, get the gems on, the charms on, and then just go from there. So that's how I fixed it. I said, you know what? I've taken off so much. I thought, well, you're probably taking off the gloss coat. You're probably taking a little bit of the mirror shine off. And I was like, yes, get that stuff off there. Because later on, you don't want to be walking around or wake up from taking a nap or being asleep, or wake up the next morning and then look, and all of a sudden, all the product has literally peeled. And so I thought, no, you need to fix that. But that's exactly how I fixed it. And then I thought, I'm staying as far away from the mirror shine as possible. And I kept looking at it, and I kept thinking, it's fine, it's okay, it's fine. Like, I really had to tell myself that before I started recording again. I thought, it's gonna be okay. Gloss it came through, okay, sealed up whatever it needed to seal. I cured it, I would say probably 2 times, maybe 3 on 60 seconds, and it was still kind of sticky. And I said, not polished. Gloss it doesn't usually make a dispersion layer. So I said, no. It's probably not dry all the way. And if it is dry all the way, if it is cured, then it's the mirror shine underneath acting a fool. So I thought, no, I'm going to put it in there again. And that's what I did. That's how I got the mirror shine to stop peeling the product off. So I must have done something wrong. Or maybe, just maybe, I don't know. Maybe if I had used monomer and powder and not dip it base and powder, maybe that would not have happened. So call them and find out. But I'm gonna go. I will see you guys later. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys have a great day. I really do want to show you this other hand, but you get kind of an idea, and I'm gonna go with it. I'm just gonna do the same thing that on this hand that I did on this one. So we'll see. we'll see what I do, because if I pause right now, I can actually come back and show both my hands. Maybe I'll do that. Okay, it all depends. Okay, so I'll say bye for now, just in case I have to go ahead and just stop it. All right, you guys, I'll either see you in a 2, 3, 4 more hours after I do this hand, or I'll have to do a short of both my hands. Okay, you guys. So I finished this hand in less than 2 hours, which is pretty good for me. I just did the swipe to them, and I wanted to show them to you guys before I put the top coat on them. And like I said, I'm not going to use mirror shine. Also, I was thinking, I don't think that mirror shine needs to be put in a lamp. So I don't know. Maybe that messed with it, but I don't know how long it was supposed to dry. So it could be the fact that I put my hand in the lamp. But let me show you my right hand, and then I'm going to pause and top coat everything and then put the gems on. Or I keep saying gems with the charms, and then I'll show you guys like all my hands together. And so far, so good. My left hand is still intact for the most part. I'm going to have to probably come around the other side. Let me watch this ring light here. Let's see if I can. I just messed up the focus here. Okay, so that's what I should have done the first time. But yes, as you guys can see, I didn't even have to use my drill. It is still on pause. The only thing I used the drill for was to smooth over where you smooth over for your fake tips, and then to try and make it kind of flush with your natural nail before you even start putting anything on. And like I said, this time I did protein bond biting nails on the tip first, then I glued the tips on, then I did the evening of the fake tip to the natural nail, and then I put the protein bond on the rest of my natural nail, instead of me putting the protein bond on my natural nail on the whole nail. And then I still did the whole, putting it in the lamp for 2 minutes. But I don't think I did that with the tip part when I put that just on the tip. So yeah, I kind of switched it up a little bit, but let me get to it, and then I'll come back and show you guys the finished product. Okay, so here is the finished product. I didn't put any cuticle oil on there. I told you guys that I use the Juicy Peach cuticle oil. I bought it from Walmart. It comes in 2 different sizes. This is the biggest size. I think it was $4.99 and $6.99, or $2.99 and $4.99 for that bottle. I don't remember. But here is the finished product. My ring finger, let's see, not ring finger, sorry, my pointy finger. There we go. I don't know if you can see the glow. Like I said, G14 glows a really pretty purple, and it just picks and chooses how bright it wants to be. I put the charms on the same nail, but I switched up the colors. Okay, so hopefully it's not focusing in and out. But as you can see, I put the OG 228 Porsche on my pinky on the left side, as I showed you guys already. But on my thumb, I put OG 228 Porsche. And then I took the G14 instead of my thumb. I put it on the pointy finger. That's this one. These two here are the G30, the 200 dates. That is also a glow powder from Not Polish. It's supposed to glow pink, but it's not showing in the video. I tried to show you guys with the lamp. I turned it around, but it didn't work because the light was in the way. And then I took the OMG 32 La La Land, and I put it on the pinky. So if you notice, I kind of switched around the colors, but I didn't switch around the gems. I was going to put the little ice cream on my pointy finger over here, but I'm kind of glad that I didn't because I don't think that the color would have went very well. Most of the time, like I said, it looks like it's a light purple or white. Every now and then G14 will have a tendency to look like that. But I'm going to try and get close. And this is going to be kind of awkward, but I'm going to reach around the ring light for both hands. And I don't think I can go. Okay, so I'm actually inside the ring light. No, that doesn't. Let's see. So there's the left hand. As you can see, I hit the ring light. There's the right hand. And then you can see, like I said, all I did was switch colors. I don't think that's going to focus because I can't tap on it. Okay, let's see there. Well, there it goes. If I can keep from hitting the ring light. And I don't think it'll focus on both because they're both in the thing, but you guys get the idea of what I tried to do. So yes, as you guys can see, I'm happy because I'm getting better. I'm getting faster. Like I said, if it hadn't been for that little mishap earlier, again, I just want to remind you guys, I'll put on my cuticle oil while I'm talking to you guys. I love the smell of peaches. Oh my gosh, anything peach. I like peach flavored drinks, the sodas, everything. And this thing, there we go. The little gold piece, copper color, rose gold, whatever you want to call it. I don't think that's rose gold. That can slide off the top. But yeah, so as you guys know, the little mishap I had earlier was the mirror shine. Like I said, I'm not going to discredit the mirror shine. Like I said, it could have been that I was never supposed to put my hand in the lamp to try and help it dry because it doesn't say UV LED on it. It could have been the fact that at one point I thought that I accidentally put base on instead of the mirror shine, but I don't think I did because, like I said, mirror shine is written in like a bright green, so you kind of can't miss it. I have no clue why it did that. I think, yeah, I was telling you guys about how it looked like I had soaked my hands in acetone and it started with one nail. Luckily for me, it didn't go to all the nails, but 3 of the fingers I had to fix, and that really set me back. So I would have been finished a lot sooner. And now I know that if I have a full set to do, I can just give myself about an hour and a half for each hand. Because remember, I would be going from scratch, from putting the nails on and stuff like that. And I just dropped it. I just tried to use the step 2 dip it base for the first time on this video for a full set. And so I didn't do what I normally do to try and keep these nails on. So we're going to find out what's going to happen in 2 weeks when I need to fill. It might be 3. I'm finding that when I do my nails, I don't have to fill my nails until 3 weeks. And usually I do it in 2 anyway, but every now and then I let it go to 3 weeks. So what's going to happen in 1 month? Okay, so just using the step 2 dip it base to attach the nails. Okay, I'm hoping to be able to say bye-bye to nail glue because it dries out and it's always when you need it the most. And then being able to just, after I prep my nails and get the nails on, being able to use the step 2 dip it base for the dip powder method and not having to use the D&D gel glue, which is what, after I prep the nails, after I put them on, the fake nails, I was painting that over from the cuticle to the tip area, trying to help the tip stay on. Because like I said, within 2 weeks to a month, it was just either it would pop off like I made a, what do you call that? A full coverage nail, like a press on, or it would actually break here, almost somewhere in the middle. And I realized that what was happening is that the tip was popping off with the powder that was on it, and the remaining powder was staying on my nail. So I honestly would have to say considering that super base is for your gel polish, I think you put that on first, cure it, and then you put the gel polish on top and then cure it again. Considering the fact that I was using the wrong one, I was using super base and not this step 2 dip it base here, I would have to say I was pretty impressed with the fact that the powder did stay on my natural nail. It was just the fact of keeping the tip connected. Okay, so, and it stayed on the tip, it just would pop off. So not very often though, surprisingly. So yeah, I'm getting better. Like I said, here's my Macart rhinestone glue gel, and I have to tell you, I'm really happy with this product because it does say it's ultra thick, and it is. You do have to cure it, and it lasts for a long time. Okay, so I've had this since last year. Okay, is when I started. I can't remember what month. And like I said, I had a 3.5, 4 month mishap. And then after that, I was able to start back. And I think I'm going into month 3, okay, of starting back. So I would have to say I'm getting better. And I want to give you fair warning. Okay, OG228, very pretty color, but it's a strong powder. Usually not polished powders have a fruity, sweet smell to them. I like it, me personally. And I don't know, but for some reason that powder doesn't really have a smell. But I think that once you combine it with the step 2 dip it base, it gives off, I want to say, a little bit more of a chemical smell instead of a sweet smell. So that caught me off guard. My eyes was burning. And so I just want to let you guys know that. So using the step 2 dip it base overall, it took a minute for it to happen. It didn't start from like finger number 1 or anything. You guys know I started with this hand on recording, and then I did this one off recording. And so it wasn't right away, but I just want to give you guys fair warning because it might do it when you're using it, and it might catch you off guard, especially since you're probably like me, used to the fruity sweet smell of the not polished powders. So yeah, and then even like their gloss, it doesn't have like a strong smell or anything. Their matte doesn't, and it goes on really pretty. I was really tempted to use it, but I wanted to see what Mirror Shine would do, and like I said, no, it kind of just ate away the product for some reason. And if I find out, I'll let you guys know. And yeah, I'm gonna have to stick with the Gloss It. This, you do have to cure this, like I said before. But I think even if I find out what did I do wrong, it was probably something simple with the Mirror Shine. I think I am not going to use it. So I'm just going to be out of the money because I think at the EP Beauty store I told you guys about in El Paso, Texas, I don't live there. I live in a whole different city and state. But when we're there, it's a really big store. They sell hair products too, wigs, stuff like that. And I don't know, I think also like braid hair and things like that. So it's a really big store, but I don't think that you can exchange or return. I think they said polish, powder, things like that. Okay, so they do have kind of a, I won't say a strict return policy or exchange policy, but it just all depends on what you get. And from what I remember, they started rattling off the list, and I think powder and polish was on there. Okay, so I don't know. Maybe if I talk to Not Polish today, maybe they'll be able to help me out, because other than that, I have no way to recoup the money from that, because I would be very reluctant to use it even if they told me, oh, this is what you do. Yeah, no, don't put it in the lamp. That's what happened. Only put 1 coat. I'm going to have to just say, I'm going to stick to the gel top coat and see what happens. So by tomorrow, I'm going to find out, is it going to bubble up? Is it going to not bubble? Well, I don't want to say bubble up, but like start to look lumpy. Because like I said, I'll be minding my own business, you guys. It'll be the same day, hours later, or the next day, and I'll look at it and it'll be wavy. And the surface, I check with my finger to make sure that I'm getting the surface smooth, whether I use this wonderful file that I got, like I said, from EP Beauty Supply. Whether I'm using that or my drill. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what's happening. I know some people say you're probably not getting the surface smooth enough, but I mean, you guys saw. It looks pretty smooth to me. I mean, if I really messed up on smoothing out my nails, then when I put that Gloss It top coat on, let me tell you, it would have shown. Yeah, I would have been trying to paint some in different areas to kind of like make it fill in together, because I don't think it's self-filling. I could be wrong, but I've had to get creative before. And I think that's back when I was using monomer in the powders, or maybe my first time doing the dip method, and I've always used spoons. I've never, like I said, went to the powder. But yeah, um, I'm going to get all this stuff cleaned up. Going to see who has been texting and calling. My phone's probably been blowing up, but you guys know I record in airplane mode so that I can just keep recording. And I'm happy because this video is shorter than my nail swatch video, right? Like I said, but I thought I would want to know what would happen with the swatches, or what would happen maybe if I had different techniques, different way of doing it. Because some people can do the dip method and they can do the monomer with the powder, right? Some of you are very skilled, very talented. So I just went there. Like you guys saw it, you'll see it. I have like 10 swatch sticks out just for 2 colors. And I did swatch a polish to the color. It's not on here. I don't know if they're going to make, I don't know which one is which. I don't know if they're going to make if they're going to actually make a polish for this OG228. But I am very, very happy to find out that I am getting somewhat of that see-through look. And oh, coats, if you want to know how many layers of powder did I do, I did 4. I did 3 clear first, then I did 4 for the color on both hands. And then this one, like I said, the only thing that stopped the product from trying to come off, I do not think that was a dispersion layer coming off and me not cleaning it off fast enough, was the Glossit. Once I flattened it back out, I added some product back to this. The Glossit is the only thing that made it quit acting like I soaked it in acetone. And in this hand, y'all know I just said I didn't even go there with the mirror shine. So yeah, no, and it was shiny. It just peeled. And I was like, oh my gosh. So I was like, I'm not chancing it with the right hand. I don't have the patience. And I can't call them right now anyway because I'm recording. So I was like, now you know what not to do. Okay, so my solution is just don't use it. Like I said, it might give a really, really pretty shine to, I keep pointing over here like I polish. All these bottles remind me of nail polish. But yeah, maybe it works with that. I don't know. But that's my review on the mirror shine. And like I said, since this is the first time using the Dip It base, thumbs up. My nails are thinner. Hopefully I'll be able to get them inside the little cutter thing because I'm going to have to shorten them in 2 weeks. And then thumbs up on this. And it'll probably be, since I'm going to try and keep my title, I don't know, I don't want to say short, but something that just kind of flows, then I'm going to put in the description box everything that was my first time using this file. I did buy 2 of them because, like I said, we live so far away from El Paso, Texas. We don't even live in Texas. Thumbs up for this one. I'm pretty sure it's prettier with monomer, but I have to say I'm not too upset with it. I don't know, the little octagon and little glares. Maybe you guys can use it if you guys get it and then make a video, even if it's just a short, and maybe put it like down in the comment box and say, hey, I used it. I used monomer with it and this is what it looks like because I didn't swatch this with monomer. The OMG 32 La La Land. And then, like I said, I believe, I want to say this is the first time I've actually used this G30 on my nails. And that's not G30, that's this one. This is G30. So I'm going to see, when does it glow? How often do I have to activate it? I don't go stand outside every time and do that. I just use a lamp or something like that. And then some of the not polished gold powders actually glow in the dark at night without even being activated. So I thought that was kind of cool. Some of them glow, like the G14 will glow like the actual purple, and then some of them will glow a green. I cannot explain that. So what is the G30 going to do? These 2 nails, are they going to glow pink at night or green? I'll let you guys know. And then how does this hand hold up, being that I didn't put any mirror shine on it versus my left hand that does have it underneath the gel Glossit? And then my charms, how long did they stay on? How about, roughly speaking, using this Macart rhinestone glue? Because I don't think I've talked about it. I think I've just told you guys I've used it, but I've never actually said, hey, you know, it stays on for a while if it doesn't get caught on anything, right? First things first, gonna be my hair. So yeah, and then I don't think there's anything else that's new. Like I said, I had already did G14 like all my fingers before, And so that's not new. But yes, in the description box, everything that I have used for the first time, or I'm using it for the first time in a different way, I will put all that in that description box. So you guys stay safe. If you like the video. And if you want to subscribe, if you haven't subscribed already, I have lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of videos. I just have a little bit more time on my hands than I normally would. And then at other times you'll hear me say I'm in a rush and I'm crunched for time or pressed for time. So it all depends on my day. But I am excited. Yeah, I can't say enough. I would tell you about my drill, but I told you guys about that. I think I have a video talking specifically about it and some other things I use, like the dust collector. I think I did that in the same video. So if you want to go check those out. Really cool thing I will say though, this is like an off-brand drill. It does look like another drill I saw. And what I really like about it is if you set it on its base, it pauses. Now it does have a pause button, but sitting it down pauses it. So if I were to pick this up, since it's paused by the button, even when I picked it up, it's still paused. Okay, so if I unpause it, it's spinning. It's very quiet. You guys probably can't even hear that, but you'll hear it when I put it down. Oh no. Sometimes it'll hit and it'll kind of spin a little bit until I get it set down correctly. But yeah, and then if I pick it up, it'll still be spinning. But like I said, if I pause it and pick it up, it's not going to spin. And then there's a power button here. This is a touch. Kind of awesome, kind of cool. I thought that was neat. And then there also is an on and off switch in the back. And I think what I want to do is go ahead. It's very, very touchy. Okay, so you're going to be sitting here. Surprise, surprise, it worked. Sometimes I'll be holding it and it won't do that. And I'm going to turn it off back here. And this thing has excellent charge time. Okay, so it's model 901 nail drill machine, and I got it from Amazon. It says rotary speed is 0 to 40,000 RPMs. Okay, so this is pretty powerful. And then I saw a drill. I think it was a, what was it? I think I want to say a Melody Susie drill, or one of the drills I saw on Amazon. I don't know why I was thinking about getting another one. I mean, this one's working great and I hardly ever have to charge it up. But it was talking about a brushless drill versus a regular drill. And if you're thinking, wait, what do you mean? Just go look it up on Amazon. Brushless drill. And it's talking about the way it's made on the inside. It's pretty cool. Like, it actually shows you the difference. And I believe it's a Melody Susie drill that makes that. But if not, it's called brushless, like brush. Yeah, like this, like a brush. Brushless drill. And it's referring to the way it's made on the inside. I saw it on a YouTube video, and then I got curious and I went to Amazon, and then I think this is a brushless drill. Actually, it shows the inside, and then judging from one that's not brushless on the inside, I believe that this one is. Okay, so if you go compare, then let me know. And then last thing, I wasn't going to talk about my drill, but I might as well because I love it. And it's very, very convenient. On sale, I think it was like $99, which is more than what I want to spend. But I thought, do you want to have to keep buying stuff twice? And I do have another drill that I started off with. I loved it. I loved the drill bits with it. But I mean, I was like, I need something heavy duty because I'm going to be doing my nails all the time. Okay, it doesn't matter how many weeks I skip, I'm still going to be doing my own nails. But this comes out. Okay, and then one of the little pieces is bigger than the other. And if you look at the holes, you won't really be able to tell. But don't try and force it in, because I think one of the prongs, unless I'm seeing things, I would still have to say I think one of the prongs, I think the bottom one, there's 3 of them, is actually bigger than the top 2. Like, it's thicker. So just kind of play around with it and then see if you can get it in. But it should go in just that easy. If it doesn't, don't force it. You have to rotate it. Okay, so I do want to give you guys fair warning about that. Just take your time, because it will be frustrating, and then you'll think, wow, it's never going to connect again. And then once you get used to being able to tell which of the 3 prongs is bigger, then you'll be fine. And then my not polished lamp actually did okay. I did have to plug it up, so it is plugged up. I really like doing my nails in my kitchen because I have this outlet on this, what do you call this? This kitchen island thing. And so I don't know when I'm going to start filming in the other room. We haven't even set it up. But yeah, I guess I'll find out also, and I'll let you guys know an update. They said they were going to start with the battery for the lamp. I'm looking right at it, couldn't think of what it was called. And I did take the battery out just to look at it. I didn't disconnect it. The battery is 2 years old. So let's see. I'll update you guys on that and let you guys know how long is it going to take for me to get the battery, because they knew about it, I think yesterday or the day before. They had already said that they were going to start the new battery, and they didn't tell me what they want me to do. Okay, so they didn't tell me if they want me to take this out and send this back. Not polished lamps have a year warranty on them, and so I will let you guys know if I ended up having to send back the battery. Did I have to send back the lamp and the battery, or did they just send me another battery and then ask me to dispose of the current battery? But we'll see. I'm just happy that at least it works while it's plugged in. But that is it. Yeah, that's all I have for you guys today. I will see you guys later. As always, thank you for watching. Bye. Have a great day, you guys. Oh, and happy nail journey. I know it's frustrating. I know it takes a lot of time. I know it takes a lot of patience, but you'll get it. Okay, I don't care how much you hear me complain, you'll get it, especially if you want to try this method. This is really easy. Yeah, just remember, if you use not polished, step 2, dip it base. Okay, yeah, but that's it. Bye.